What's up, y'all? I'm Akshat. I got an axe in my name, slicing, dicing, slashing, hacking through life's game, dense as a Jumanji jungle in pursuit of fame. Are you two doing the same? I wonder about every blunder that Dunder Mifflin's Michael made. And before him was David Brent, making all sorts of faux pas like a crazy grandpa, politically incorrect, totally inept, with a bad attitude, going through a humdrum life as if in decrepitude. But my life is perfect because there are no other lives like mine, and the same goes for you if you want to give it a try and think for yourself about what you can do to hit that higher note in this unpredictable orchestral performance on not just this world stage, as the English bard said, but the entire universe's stage before you are dead. Yo, it's the greatest pleasure in the world to see my little princess smile in her sleep with nary a peep. The slightest sound she makes triggers my radar's beeps. What do children want? Unconditional love. And maybe that's what people want too, as life goes through twists and turns that you can never see coming. But that's no reason for you to give up on your dreaming as we roller coaster our way through places light and spark. After getting through the labyrinth of our mind with dungeons deep and dark. And yes, that's a volte face from where I used to be in the past. But the past is history, the future is a mystery. So smash that sub button for awesome max fun and throw it back to when I started off on this YouTubing run. And maybe you too will hit the payload while I make my mark in the sun. Get it? Check out my other raps, rhymes, and videos on my channel. Starting off this Instagram run too now. Come alive and scream aloud till your throat is hoarse. Appreciate aquatine hunger force because absurdity is a synonym of living, but that's no reason for giving up on dreaming and aiming high for the life you want for you and your dearly beloved little one who will rise above the exosphere and frolic in orbit high above Earth and maybe even go golfing on the moon like the best shepherd there ever was did half a century ago. Why not occupy Mars and release a bit of the pressure in which our little blue marble is cooking so that our future generations are Martians in the truest sense? No offense. It's just missing in today's vocabulary. When cussing is the in thing, how can we progress and reach for the stars and moon and Mars? Tell me about it below in the comments, yo, and smash that sub button for awesomax fun. Why do they call it news when it's just made up for views? Coming at us from all directions, we don't get to choose. Northeast, west, south is the full name of this outreach fire fuel. All that their puppet masters want is for us to be locked in a duel. I'm gonna talk incessantly, 'cause small-minded people judge indiscriminately. They spew nothing but hate. They belittle, crib, and pollute, leaving a wreck in their wake, but not the one that Camus Mersault attended. Pay attention, student and teacher alike. There's truth dropping from my mic tonight. No guarantee it'll all be alright, try as we might, but never give in while you are yet in the fight, until your soul takes flight out of sight and you become news. That's last night. Why do they call it news when it's just made up for views? Coming at us from all directions, we don't get to choose. Northeast, west, south is the full name of this outreach fire fuel. All that their puppet masters want is for us to be locked in a duel. The mind is the maze that never ceases to amaze. That's why these days it's all the craze, because we find ourselves in a daze with news bulldozing our logical thinking while we are winking at our black mirrors blinking when we go to sleep and wake up in the middle of the night with a fright digging deep into our brain cave, looking for a way to be brave when a new day dawns and we forget our dreams behind our yawns to go back to being mind controllers pawns.